I run across red gravel, an endless sea of stone, but I run. It hurts so much to run. The rocks are sharp, the air is thick, every breath burns, but I keep running. I must keep running. If I want to live, I must keep running. Don't turn around, don't think, run. That's how I live. There's a small structure ahead. 2 large metal tubes rise from the rooftop, and a few broken rooms open into the desert. It's not much, but it's cover. I need to rest, even if for a minute. I rush inside, gasping for air, hoping it gets easier to breathe, but it doesn't. It burns and I start to cough. Shh. They will find you, I hear. It's a whisper, but loud enough for me to notice. I don't stop coughing, but I look around. It's like before. Garbage, bones, nothing useful. Did I imagine the whisper? I lean against the wall and wait, though I don't know for what. They haven't noticed you yet, the voice calls again. It's soft, feminine, delicate. I don't see anyone. She is likely hiding. The growls out in the waste continue. There sounds like many, but I can't tell if they are getting closer. Can they smell us, I ask. She doesn't answer. I stink, I say, as if she can't smell me. Sweat beads on my brow and my tunic is damp. If they can track by scent, hiding will not do us much good. Nothing seems to do me much good, I think. No, I hear, the voice replies, coming from the corner of the room. I see only shadows and a few boxes, but I don't see her. She is there, but just hiding. Quiet, she says again. Her voice soft and I barely hear her move, but she does, extending a hand pointing to an alcove near me. Her hand slips back into the shadows. The growls grow louder, and the gravel crunches with movement. I ran out of time. I duck into the alcove. It's a closet of old machines. Rags cover the ground, and there may be a body, but I can't be sure. I hold my breath. I don't want to cough, and I squeeze my eyes closed as if it will help. The ground rumbles. It shakes the building, but its footsteps are slow. Terribly slow. It may be lumbersome, but it could be searching for me. I can't see it, so I can't be certain, but I do need to breathe. I try shallow breaths, but I don't want to cough. The scent of sulfur is intense, sharp, and it hits my lungs hard. I almost choke. It's worse than anything I've ever experienced. I try to hold my breath again and feel lightheaded. I can't hold it for much longer, but the creature passes soon enough, and I take my first full breath of hot, burning air. It doesn't help. Coughing, blood speckles the ground. My mouth is bleeding. I feel as if my insides are on fire. Breathe this, I hear the female call to me, but it's near, and she hands me a black mask. I put it on. I still cough, but the air is less hostile, and through the pain there is a moment of peace. The air is not always so toxic, she says, but it's most dangerous when those things are around. Filters can be found on the dead, but they are rare. She shows me how to work the mask. It appears like magic, but she seems to be no wizard. Thank you, I say, finally catching my breath. She is slender, maybe 5 feet tall, has a white shirt and black slacks. Orange hair spills out onto her shoulders, but I cannot see her face. It's hidden behind stained leather and glass eyes. We have to keep moving, she says. More are coming from the south. They will flood the area soon. I let my lungs calm. They are sore, but they no longer burn. The mask is working, but it's one more thing I have to search for. There's more to the north, I finally say, unsure of any direction. A lot of them, I add. Too many. Damn it. She utters and paces. She paces for a few moments, her arms folded. She has no weapon and only a backpack. It looks light, empty. She doesn't seem to have much. "How many shots do you have left?" she asks. "None," I say. She stops pacing. "I heard you shoot," she says. "It's why I came looking. Scavengers are rare, ones with weapons even more so. You have no bullets?" "No," I reply. I show her the rifle and pull back the bolt. She covers her face with her hands. "We're going to die," she says. Dipping her head, the orange curls of her hair hangs in front of her face. "Because you couldn't stay quiet, they will find us." She leans against the boxes with a thump. I hear her breathing, but it's slow. I know she is thinking, and I'm sure it's about me, but there is nothing I can do. "We can hide," I remind her. "Wait for them to pass." She scoffs. I hear it under her mask. She does not like my remark, but I don't blame her. She thinks I killed her, and I might have. "There's too many," she says. "With packs this large, they will find us. You should have never fired that gun." I agree with her, but I don't say it. We both know it's true. But I remember the centipede, the grate, the hole. I then remember the scavenger. There were no footprints in the sand. He never left the building. He found another way out. "There may be a tunnel in the ruins," I say. "The place I came from? It could lead somewhere." "Underground," she says. "We never go underground." "We are dead anyways," I reply. "So what does it matter? Let's try for the tunnel." She doesn't say anything, and I extend my hand. She takes it. I help her up. She is light, her hands rough, but it feels good to have company. I move to the edge of the ruins. There is only thunder, no growls, so we may have time. The hills in the distance are dark, and there's not much cover for miles. If out there, they will see us, but it may be our only chance, I remind myself. I don't ask about the underground. I only gesture for her to follow, and I move. Even through the mask, I can still pick up the scent of sulfur. The beast is not far, but maybe far enough. She steps into the light, her hair a darker shade of red under the dim sky, but it's clean. She must have water. She may be worth saving. I nod to her, and she nods back. Then we run. I don't look back. She is panting, but keeps up good enough. We continue for some time, pushing ourselves, and my legs get tired. My lungs struggle, but the old factory is still far off. Just a dot in the horizon. At least a mile, I guess. The growls return. Damn it. Not now, I think. Maybe they don't see us, I pray. But the woman swears and tells me they do. "They're coming," she yells. "Go faster." No shit, I think, and push my body to new limits. The rocks jam into my feet, and I'm sure there's blood. I'll need new boots now too. The harder I run, the closer the creatures sound. I'm tempted to look back, but it's pointless, so I keep running. That's how you live. Run. Always run. The building gets larger, but the growls get louder. At least a dozen. I see the broken walls and rush towards the structure. Thorn vines whip my legs, and everything stings, but I get inside. Close behind, the growls amplify in the halls, making their numbers sound like hundreds. I'm almost there, but so are they. I see their shadows catch up, strange shapes. Nothing makes sense. The dead centipede is ahead, and I feel something grab at my shoulder. It hurts, like chunks of flesh have been torn out. My eyes water. The pain. So much pain. What did it do? I scream. It doesn't help, but I'll figure it out later. Right now the hole is there, and I jump in. I don't see the bottom, but I don't care.